Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in game now. We have team rank 40. I'm sorry, I just don't know my Roman numerals, but rank 40. My Robin numer. Yeah, that's fine. Anyways, Scary D. We're gonna have Scary D taking the Hercules to the solo lane. We have Urgot playing his Thanatos. Probably gonna be taking that to jungle, definitely. X-Lu X on the Shibalanke, gonna take that to the ADC lane, and Legion gonna be supporting him on the Geb. And then last but not least, we have Xenon Hawk playing the Poseidon in the mid. Yeah. I mean, like we said, Urgot's gonna look for a lot of aggression. I want to see an invade. Hercules, Thanatos. You do not want to be going up against that in the early game. Right, and right now apparently I'm muted to the stream, so we gotta get that figured out.
Yep, I got it.
Alright, guys, I'm unmuted. Freedom! Anyways.
It was just me, but, yeah. But, yeah, definitely, you know, it really comes down to the start of the game, is essentially what we're kind of saying.
I mean, right now they're just clearing the buffs. I'm really surprised that they didn't invade with a Thanatos Hercules, but I mean, Bakasura Thor is also extremely strong in the early game, and if that goes south, well, Thanatos isn't coming back to the game, so I guess they took it safe. This is the correct play, I think, so very well played. Nice decision making.
Yeah, we're going to see him get, you know, both buffs right now and then get to lane a little bit slower than Fine Line is, which might be a little bit of a detriment. They both have pretty good clear, but Thor is definitely getting the spin to win early. Thanatos getting the silence right there to stop him from clearing that wave, so that's going to give him a little bit of a benefit right now. We're seeing the Death Sights come out on Bakasura doing a huge chunk of his damage. Not enough to kill, but definitely great poke right there. If we take a look at the left lane right now, Ares got chains on Geb. He has to shield out of it. He has the heart bomb too, getting a lot of poke on dual lane right now.
Yeah, and this is the scary part of the Ares Cupid lane. If Ares ever lands his chains, you're gonna be taking so much damage, and because the chains slow you, Cupid can also heart bomb. Now, it's not the best setup, but if Cupid gets that heart bomb, I mean,
ooh, there's the chains on X-Ball right there, doing a lot of damage over time. Luckily, Geb got the shield off, you know, to help him not die as much, but still great poke there from Ares, and they're going to keep doing that and keeping him under tower this whole entire game. We see Thanatos in mid lane right now looking to maybe land a Death Scythe on Scylla, and he does, taking her down to about half health. They're going to maybe look to go do back Harpies right now, which, yeah, they're going to easily get, especially if Thanatos has Hog like he probably does, and he does. And they take those within seconds. Great farming right there. That's exactly what you need to be doing, and that's, you know, especially with Thanatos. They're maybe going to look to grab Scylla right here. Scylla knows they're there. Please be safe. Please be safe, Shadow Chair. Don't do it. No, oh, man, the Whirlpool coming out. Easily going to take him down almost. Death Scythe coming out, taking a ton of damage. Almost, Shadow Chair almost went down right there.
yeah, this is the scary part of Thanatos. He lands a Scythe, bye-bye half of your health. So, Team Fine Line is going to have to play this early game really passively, and as we say that, Thanatos is making a rotation to the left dual lane.
Along with Poseidon. Poseidon doesn't have the Kraken yet, so I don't necessarily agree with this. And we're going to see a pause come out by Connor609, so why don't we take a second and figure out what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean, the game is going to unpause right now, but Urgot is looking to, oh, no, I lied. It's going to get paused again.
Yeah,
but
not sure what's going on exactly.
Yeah.
But if we take a look, you know, it's this is good. Oh, we had Scary D is gonna DC at the moment, so we're waiting for. Or a few people are gonna DC at the moment. I'm not sure exactly what's happening there. But you know, if we take a look at the numbers, pretty even game at the moment. I mean, servers are lagging. I'm being told. So as we all know, servers have been lagging quite a bit lately, especially after the season 2 patch. It's been a little rough. So you know, it's only 2.5 minutes into this game. It's really anybody's game. No first blood has been given up. Gold difference is negligible. XP difference is negligible. Really not a whole lot to watch right here. Although Thanatos does have 601 XP per minute, and you know he's already got almost 1,000 player damage at 2.5 minutes in. That's all due to Death Scythe.
I mean, we've talked a lot about the Thanatos, but we can't forget that Thor is also an early game aggression god. Once he hits 5, expect the Thor ultimate into the Thor dunk, and he's probably going to look to gank the dual lane, because if he ever catches one person out, Ares is just going to come in, chains, ulti, Cupid ultimate, and combo wombo them down. So Thor is also extremely potent in the early game.
Yeah, we haven't seen anybody hit 5 yet. Everyone is just right on the verge of 5, and this is when things are going to get really interesting. We're going to see everyone's ultimates come out, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. Hopefully, I mean, this rotation to left lane, since no one has level 5 yet, especially Thanatos and Poseidon, I don't know why they're exactly doing it. I'd really love to see him take that wave that was in mid and then rotate over, even though that might have been too late. Not necessarily. With the way Cupid and Ares are playing, they're playing very aggressively, so they'll probably be at least mid lane. Easily can dunk Kraken that combo right there. Hopefully killing them, because if you don't, you're going to see the ultimate come out from Ares and the Fields of Love come out from Cupid, and that would easily probably take you right back down and be, you know, that's so dangerous. So it's really a rough play, and it's hard to know without seeing who's going to get the level 5 first.
Yeah, and you know, Team Frontline doesn't really have wards in left jungle. However, if you look at the middle wave, it's in equilibrium and no one's farming it.
Right. So that tells you no one is there. You should know that either Poseidon backed or is, you know, he's not there. But
right.
It might be fair to say that he backed, but knowing that it's only 2.5 minutes into the game, he probably shouldn't have backed, especially when he has pots. You should know that he's probably rotating anytime before 5 minutes if he's not in mid lane.
Right, and this is honestly kind of surprise. The game's gonna get paused right here, but cool. Thanatos isn't gonna gank the left lane, even though Ares and Cupid pushes up. He's gonna make his way mid and try to.
Thor might be in trouble here.
Yeah, he might be. Is he
Silence
gonna
come out.
Is.
Ooh. Death Scythe coming down. I'm gonna land a few more picks on him, but he's not quite there yet. He doesn't quite have the damage to take down Thor with just himself. But Ares looking to maybe gank mid. Doesn't quite have 5 yet either, so that's a problem. He can only do his, you know, chains and flame combo. He's not. Oh man, Death Scythe coming out again. Thor's gonna have to back, but Ares there for mid camps. Gab's going to easily knock him up and hog him. Gets left mid camps for rank 40. It looks like they're going to get easily the right mid camps as well.
Yeah, this is really good for rank 12. I mean, sorry, rank 40. I can't say my own numerals, but as I say that, Thanatos taking to the sky. He's going to land on Baka, gets to execute. First blood goes to Thanatos, and now we need to look at him for the early game. But in the meantime, Luke gets picked off by Cupid. Cupid is kind of low, but it just looks like Luke kind of got outplayed there.
Probably aggressed on the Cupid.
Hold on, in the mid, there's some aggression. Xenohack gets taken out by the Scylla ultimate, and Scylla's gonna land a crush on a Gab, but he's just gonna shield himself and make it out alive. So we see a lot of chaos in the early game right now.
Yeah, and this is what Fine Line has been good with. Early aggression and getting that early lead, and then maintaining it. They were really good earlier games in taking, getting that early lead, taking a lot of the jungle stuff, taking a lot of jungle camps, and then for grouping up and forcing those fights under the towers or at the objectives like Gold Fury or Fire Giant. That's exactly what they're looking to do here again. Get that early lead, just like they're doing. Well, they're not actually in the lead at all, but like they're trying to do. They're in lead at kills, but they are down in gold and XP at the moment.
And in the right lane, Chaos Spectres might be in some trouble. He's taking a lot of damage from the Hercules, but he's just going to jump out. He took a punch to the face and lost like all of his health there.
Yeah, that was very close. He took a few archers on his way out after, but Thor's going to rotate right here. Hercules probably not going to be in that much trouble anyway, especially they kind of need Bakasura to attack as well. They're just going to grab his blue buff.
And Urgot might be some trouble here. Bakasura ulti comes down. Urgot pops the beads, but nothing. He's already out. Nope, he's not. He was taken to the sky, but gets popped by Bakasura.
That's not good for him. That is definitely not good.
It's not. I mean,
Thanatos is so squishy. You have to
yeah,
be
but
very
Bakasura
careful.
might go down here. Boulder comes out, but nothing's gonna happen because he just jumps away. Bakasura is kind of safe because he has the jump, but he might lose his tower here. Hercules might push Hang On in the mid. Poseidon's getting aggressed onto he loses half of his health. Crush is gonna miss, but I'm a monster hits. It's not enough, and Poseidon lives with just a sliver of health.
Luckily,
Hang On,
he's
Thor's
very
taking the
speedy.
sky. Thor's hitting the sky. Is he gonna go for this? Is he gonna go for this? No, he's not.
Oh
He's
man, I was ready for it, waiting for it to come down right on him. He probably could have gotten away with that. I'm surprised he didn't do it.
I mean, Thanatos was there. If he took a sight to the face and a few tower hits, then he would have
He
been.
was Poseidon was pretty far back in the tower though. He easily could have just hit it, walked behind tower, and hammered away. But
Right.
interesting call there. Left lane, Cupid's got a little bit of lead on X-Ball at this point. He is stacking. They're both stacking, and X-Ball's actually got the same amount as him, surprisingly enough. We're going to see Bakasura ward right lane to make sure he's not going to get aggressed, and he is going to ward mid, but we're seeing some grouping up here in mid, definitely because the mid camps are coming up right about 6 minutes in.
And Ares is in some trouble now. Ares is gonna use his ultimate. He's not even gonna get it off. Thanatos takes the sky. I don't know if he's gonna die this. Nope, he's not gonna die
I
this.
wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, that was. He definitely is just going
Yeah.
to use it on mid camps. Let's make sure we got the kill. Let's secure both mid camps if we can. That's a great play on their part. It's definitely not worth getting 2 kills and dying and then losing losing one side of the mid camps. You want to get both mid camps if you can. We're going to see Thanatos maybe go aggressive against Cupid right here. Fields of Love coming out on Xbalanque. Xbalanque is all going to come out. He's going to take him down with the heart bomb. But we're going to see Cupid dash and probably might get away here. I'm surprised he turned around. He needed to just run. Death Scythe easily taking him out, and that's a great play by Urgok.
X got soloed again by this Cupid. At this point, the Cupid is ahead of the Xbalanque, so Lu needs to play this lane passively. I mean, you know what happens when Cupid gets ahead. He's just gonna heart bomb you, and heart bomb you even more, and you can't do a thing to him because he's just gonna heal it back up. But in the right lane, we see an engagement. Scary D is gonna lose most of his health, but he is Hercules. Is very hard to kill,
especially with Bluestone Pendant.
Right.
He's gonna sit
And it
back
looks
and
like
heal up.
Right, it looks like Bakasura uses all. Scary D is gonna miss his abilities, but I mean Baka's gonna back up. Thor dunk
up in
onto
the sky.
Thanatos. Urgok's in a lot of trouble. Sen is gonna keep on alive for a bit. Boulder comes out. Is he going to find the push onto Thor? No, he's not. Unfortunate. Baka ulti comes out. He needs to disengage. Is he gonna go for outplay? Beautiful play by Scary D. He pushes both players and gets the double kill. That could have been really bad, but he turned it around. Hercules is just way too strong of a god at this point.
Very, very, very strong play by Scary D right there. He knew his potential. He knew if I don't go for this and turn around and fight, I'm going to die because they're going to chase me down. He turned around and turned that fight into a 2v1 and got the kills. Great plays there.
Yeah, I mean, he recognized that he was able to do that. And now he might take a tower here. Bakasura's not going to rotate quick enough. He doesn't have to teleport. Hang on, mid lane, there might be some, engagement gambits coming in, but Scylla uses the Sentinel and just,
Yeah, Ares missed the chains, so that's kind of, okay, let's back off. I missed chains. That's pretty much every time he comes around. And right tower is going to go down to Hercules. And that's a great thing for Scary D right there. He's playing very well, and we've seen Scary D, he just knows how to play Hercules. And I mean, Hercules, some people say, oh, Hercules isn't hard, but Hercules, it's not that he's hard to play. Scary D knows his potential and knows what it is. We're going to see Thor maybe rotating over here, probably just looking to secure the blue buff. Xbalanque ult going to come out. That means he is going to go down again, and he does. He gets soloed to Xenotronics again. That's 3 times here already in just under 9 minutes.
I mean, this is Cupid. If he ever gets ahead, he just heart bombs you, ults you, you're dead. Can't do anything about that.
Yeah, you gotta really play back. Unfortunately, you can easily zone the wave and just sit back and not let Xbalanque farm at all. That's, so we need to see some aggression towards Cupid right now. We really need to see Thanatos maybe dunking him and trying to get some kills, because if they don't shut down Cupid soon, he's going to be easily carrying this game.
Right, and Thanatos has been kind of quiet right now. He was pretty explosive. Hang on, Scylla's gonna use I'm a Monster in the mid. Thor dunk is gonna come out, but it doesn't hit anybody. And Scylla's really low, but that move speed from her ultimate just That's where Michaela high on Scary D is coming in from the back. He's gonna throw a boulder, but it's not gonna hit because it bounces. There was a wall there. The chase is still on. Urgok is gonna go in. Urgok is in a lot of trouble. He's gonna take a ton of damage from Bakasura. He goes down to the Thor spin to win, and now the disengage has to come from team rank 40.
Yeah, it was great play by Scylla there to not use the ultimate, just to back away. A lot of people would be like, I gotta use this while it's up. Want to dish the damage. Wouldn't have gotten a kill anyway, and definitely would have sacrificed your life for it. But Thanatos is really starting to look to be in a bad position right now. 2 and 3 right now. You know, only a little under 5,500 gold. Whereas, oh, we're gonna see Shibulake ult come out right now. He's gonna look to aggress right here. Ares ult come out, gonna grab 2 people, but he's just gonna instantly almost die. Luckily, Scylla Crush saving him with the Sikkim. He's gonna just walk away at this point and disengage from Fine Line.
That Ares ulti actually saved him because although it pulled them closer towards him, it stunned them, which allowed him to get away. So
yeah,
that was very
great
close.
play on his part, even if it wasn't intentional, even if he meant to be aggressive. But we're going to see Shibulake start the Gold Fear right now. Maybe not the greatest call because Fine Line knows what's happening, and Thor is going to aggress right there. Although Geb is the only support there right now. He is very close to death, and Shibulake gets his first kill of the game. We're going to see Fields of Love come out.
Bursted. That's the scary part of Cupid. Heart Bomb into ulti. That's like what? 600, 700 damage burst? How are you gonna avoid that?
That's an easy kill right there, especially at the level that Cupid's at, level 12.
And on the right lane, we got some aggression. Scary D is gonna get chased down by Bakasura and his minions. Bakasura uses his ulti. I don't know if Scary D is gonna die. He's extremely tanky. He's gonna lose a lot of health, that's for sure, but Scary D is not gonna die. He's going to probably look to turn this around. I don't know about this. Bakasura does a ton of damage. He pushes Bakasura back. Bakasura is down to slightly more than half health, but I mean, Hercules is so hard to kill.
Yeah, especially because he's a whole level ahead of Bakasura. He does have Runeforge Hammer online. That gives him a ton of protection. You know, and Thanatos looking to maybe gank here, but it's way too late to the party. We haven't seen anything from him, and let's maybe take a look at Geb. Maybe in out of position right now, maybe just warding. He's going to take a Heart Bomb. He's going to shield probably a little too early. He does still get stunned because of it. They're going to force a Gold Fury fight.
Yeah, and Fine Line is looking extremely strong right now. They have all their ultimates up, except Bakasura, but Lou is gonna initiate with the ultimate, and Poseidon is gonna ulti. It only hits the Ares, but they take the Gold Fury for it. Thordunk is gonna come down. Shibulake is gonna roll away, and now Bakasura comes in. Gab comes down. Bakasura is gonna take out one before he falls to Urgok. Baseball is gonna go down. Bakasura is in the backline chasing down Thanos, but Thanos gets the scythe and takes out Bakasura. That's the scythe, ladies and gentlemen. You get hit by it, half of your health are gone, but in this case, most of your health are gone.
He's looking for the triple kill, but Xlox takes that kill. Yeah, I can't believe how well Rank 40 turned that fight around. That was definitely Fine Line's fight to lose, and they lost it.
And now Scary D took a
side.
Yeah, Scary D just took out Cupid in the backline. Very good positioning.
Soloed him. Like, what is going on right now? This is going to be a tier 1 tower in mid for them.
Yeah, and more. I mean, this is really important. But look at where Urgok is. He's putting down the aggression. He's stealing the camps.
Yeah, and they're probably going to get mid camps as well. Rank 40 is because they're going to back. Hopefully, Geb can get. He's going to get one at least, one side. Herc should probably just rotate and get the other ones. But look at how many wards they already hit. Fine Line has a ton of wards on the left side. Too bad the sentry is on the now extinct Gold Fury.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean,
this is such a back and forth fight. We're gonna see a ward come down on Fire Giant. It's just a regular ward though, but it's enough. You know, Fine Line wants that vision. They know that rank 40 is being very aggressive right now, especially like their counter initiations are great, and they are actually up in a lot of gold. 3,500 gold and 6,000 XP. That's quite a bit difference.
Now we see some aggression. Bakasura uses all on the right lane. Goes on Scary D once again, but Hercules is way too tanky. I don't think Bakasura is going to get this kill, but Scary D is going to lose a lot of his health. He's down to half health, and well, Bakasura ulti at this point isn't going to do that much damage because Hercules is rocking on the physical defense. He has a Rune Force. That is a ton of defense, and right now he's going to get a lot of minions, a lot of creeps, pushes on them.
Urgok is going to look to aggress Cupid right now, but Thor is up in the air, and Urgok does not know it. This might turn out to be very bad for him. Too bad Thor missed the dunk. They're going to turn around. Rank 40 is going to turn around and maybe want to fight this, but this is a 3v4 at the moment. Poseidon a little late to the party. Not really much aggression at the moment. Heart Bomb going to come down on Thanatos. He's going to take down to half health. Scary D is going to
Scary D.
solo Spectre in right lane. I'm not exactly sure how that happened, given how much damage Scary D had taken earlier. But once again, this just shows how good Scary D is at Hercules.
I mean, this is the Hercules boulder, right? But in his case, a baseball. If you ever get pushed by Hercules, and you're low on health, that baseball's coming out.
Yep.
And but hold that thought. In the mid lane, we see Ares pull in Legion. He also got the Thanatos, but Thanatos just ulties out. You know, the CC immunity with Thanatos is going to land. So Thor uses the beats instantly. Kraken comes out, takes out the Thor right off the bat of the team fight. The team fight's still going on. Legion going. And Shadow Chair with the Scylla ulti.
Ooh, great play
Once
right
again,
there.
double
Deathsight's
kill.
almost going to
Is
take
he
her
gonna
out,
get the
though.
triple? Yeah, I mean, she got a triple ulti, but that just wasn't enough. She got 2 kills, that's for sure. But Panda Plop is gonna take a spill now in the backline. We see Cupid might be in some trouble here. He is getting chased by the big, mean Hercules. Hercules is gonna die. But in the backline, Spectre takes out Xenon and Hawk, and now Bakasura uses his ulti. Lou's in some trouble. Lou's gonna get saved by Scary D with the beautiful pull. Scary D is gonna, well, miss the push this time, but he saved his teammate there.
Definitely, like, that was a great play, but he needed that pull. Xbalanque was going down fast. Grabbed that pull and got him right off.
Xbalanque is gonna go in the ulti stuns the Bakasura. Scary D is in the middle of the team fight. He's gonna get chased down. He's gonna take a lot of damage. He might take a spill here. Thor dunks down. Lulu dies. He throws the boulder into the wall. I don't know what that happened, but well, he took a spill as well. Just over aggression.
That might have been a panic ult, I think. I think he was just really trying to get out, and he might have meant to throw it at somebody else, or he thought somebody was on his back, wanted to bounce it off the wall right back into him. Not really. I mean, that's a pro strat if it works. Not really a pro strat when you don't hit anybody with it.
No, it's not. I mean, rank 40 are still in the lead if we look at the graphs. They're up about 2,500 gold and 5,000 experience, almost 6,000 experience as they take the mid camps.
Yeah,
so,
it's still anybody's game though, definitely. Even though
but
they
hang
do
on,
have
Scary
this
D.
lead.
Urgok is in some trouble. He's gonna take a fall before he ulties out in the right jungle. Just over aggression from it. He didn't have a ward. He didn't know where any of them are, and he just, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing up there. I know he maybe wanted that speed buff, but that's really, really risky when you don't have wards, and you don't. I'm sure he didn't have a timer on it either. It wasn't even up, so I know he didn't have a timer on it. That's just too risky and not really high enough reward.
Yeah, I mean, his reward was getting a speed buff, but you know what? That speed buff goes to Thor. Thor doesn't even need a speed buff. He's just naturally mobile.
Yep, and that's going to make him that much scarier. Really, Connor needs to be landing these ults. That's a lot of the problem right now. Connor's missed a few really, really key ultimate dunks from Thor that really could have changed a few of these fights around. And if we see a couple more of those land like we did last time, you know, he wasn't able to take Xbalanque down, but they still got it. It looks like they're going to aggress Skullfree right here.
But they leash it. I want to see Ares initiate first, not Thor. I want to see him blinking in, getting at least 3, maybe 4 people and 5 people if he's really lucky with his ultimate. Force the beads out, and then Thor comes in with the donk and just spins to win and carry the team fight from there.
Yeah, one of these teams definitely wants Skullfree right now. They are not leaving this area. And only Fine Line has the sentry on it, so they are okay to at least kind of walk away. It's their fight to walk away from. But yeah, they were going to place another ward down there by lower mid. They really want it. They really want this Skullfree. They need it too. This would put them back up just barely 500 down, and that's exactly where they want to be.
Right. And I want to ask you a question. Who do you give the late game advantage to?
Oh man, if played right, man, rank 40 really has a strong game between the Poseidon, Herc, and Gev. I think rank 40 has it, even though I think Thanatos isn't going to be that great. He is definitely worth the stun, and you know, Death Scythe won't do that much. But yeah, I think I'm going to give it to rank 40.
Yeah, because their Geb is going to be doing a lot of damage because his ultimate does percentage damage.
Yeah, exactly, and that's a huge thing, especially when if you initiate the fight when the enemy has full health.
Yeah, and look at the right lane. Look at the right lane. Look at Scary D.
Scary D is bullying the crap out of Spectre right now. He doesn't care about Bakasuras. Bakasuras are great against Hercules if you play it right, and it seems Scary D just doesn't care.
No, he doesn't. I mean, Thor's in the sky. Look where he's gonna dunk. There might be a massive team fight over here. Urgot gets out of the thing. Oh, Poseidon Kraken gonna take out the Ares right out the back. Hunter is stunned. He's losing like all of his health. He's gonna get blown up. And now Lou finds a kill. Dragon the Zack line. Shadow Chair misses his Scylla ultimate. Very uncharacteristic considering how well he's been playing this game. But
nice crush there in the end though to really make it so Thanatos doesn't want to come back too hard. Thanatos probably would have zoned Scylla a little more at this point if he hadn't taken that huge crush and almost died to it. But Scylla doesn't even have really anything to do here aside from help them get Gold Fury.
Right, and I really like this play from Legion. Oh, no, well, I mean, I was gonna say that he's saving his hog for the Gold Fury just in case, or he's saving his hog because they might be able to do fire. But I mean, he used his hog there. But if Team Fine Line had like 4 members up and running, then they could have looked to done Fire Giant there.
Yeah, I mean, it's 20 minutes in. It could easily be a Fire Giant fight, especially with Geb on your team if anyone's looking to go down, or he can just tank most of the damage and shield himself and stay alive. And you know that's a great fight, especially with Hercules on your team too. If anyone wants to come, he can just push him out, and early enough to not let anybody hog 3 it against you. But you know they didn't have the opportunity there, and that's unfortunate for them.
Just look at Scary D's positioning in the right lane. Like, he's so aggressive. He doesn't care.
He's level 20. He's got almost a full build. He's got Jotuns online. I mean, he is just insanely strong right now, and he does not care. If anyone wants to fight him, he knows that's exactly what he wants. And that's exactly what he wants right here.
Oh, he might pull an Urgot here. He's gonna get aggressed on the Bakasura. He's gonna get pulled by the Ares, but he uses ulti, the CC immunity, and now the turnaround might come from rank 40. Scary D gets the kill on Bakasura, and in the left lane, Lou took a spill, but so does Xenotronics. So 1 for 1 there, all across the board, 2 for 1 in favor of rank 40. And the aggression is on. We can see that Thanatos is making a play, or wants to make a play onto Team Fine Line, but Team Fine Line just back up, staying under a tower.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I was talking about. Oh, we're going to see another initiation right here by Scary D. He's going to go in and misses the pull, though, unfortunately. He takes a few tower shots, but doesn't really care because he's just going to heal it all back up. That's exactly what I was talking about. Scary D is doing whatever he wants because he wants everyone to aggress on him. He's forcing a lot of damage to come out on him, and then he's able to get out of the fight, and then his teammates just rotate and like. Oh,
Legion's gonna blink initiation on the Scylla, but she beats that instantly. Well played by Shadow Chair. Shadow Chair is gonna use I'm a Monster. Thor dunk doesn't hit anybody. Urgot is gonna take a spill, but beautiful Kraken. Kraken is gonna allow Scary D to take out the Scylla on the back line. Now on the front line, Xenohawk might be in some trouble, but Geb takes the kill, and now Ares is gonna get aggressed onto. Bakasura comes in. Is he gonna salvage the fight? Ranked 40 is going to back off because the presence of the Bakasura is just too strong.
Yeah, what would you go for right now, given that fight? They took out 2 people. They only have Thanatos down. It's a 4v3. They can't really push mid tower. I mean, they just kind of got to farm up a little bit more. They can't really do anything at this point.
I really like this back because if you look at the health on Xenohawk and Legion, really low, so they aren't looking to fight. Also, they don't have ultimates left. So taking a fight when Bakasura just showed up with his ulti is, not that smart.
Yep, definitely. I mean, this is definitely rank 40's game to lose. They have been up this entire game, even when down in kills. And we're going to see Fields of Love come out on Xbalanque, but he's going to beads and walk out of that. Again, with the early beads, everyone kind of doesn't know if they're going to make it out of the Fields of Love or not, so they beads before they fully get out. It kind of helps him, get out a little bit, but he's going to take it. He is going to aggress right back on the Cupid.
But Cupid just dashes out. Cupid is such a safe call.
Xbalanque is 3 doing quite a bit, though.
Yeah, Xbalanque is going to pop the... Oh, he's going to aggress onto Cupid right here. He's going to get the kill before Scylla finishes on. Cupid is really low. He's going to get the kill, but he might pay for it with his life. He is indeed going to pay for it with his life. Scylla takes the kill with the help of the minions.
He definitely wouldn't have died had he hit at least 3 more. He missed 3 autos after he popped his ult. He missed. Those would have easily killed Cupid way before he had to dive tower. And that that's the thing about ADCs. You have to hit your autos. You have to hit them. If you don't, you're gonna have to dive that much farther and put yourself in a really bad situation. And we're seeing a huge group up in the mid lane right now.
I want to say that it was hanging on Scary D. He's gonna go in. He doesn't care, like we said. He's just gonna probably run in there. Nope, he's not. But as I was saying in that engagement in the left lane, I want to say Cupid played that really well because he juked behind his minions. He was auto-attacking Lu while he was juking, and Scylla came and finished the Shibalanke off. But granted, the Shibalanke might not have escaped had he killed the Cupid.
Yeah.
Earlier, because Scylla had, if you saw that, Scylla didn't use Crush there,
Right.
which means that she had it on cooldown, so
Yeah.
she would have been able to crush the Shibalanke regardless. So Shibalanke had to go for the kill on Cupid to make it even.
Yeah, it's just some minor, ebb and flow definitely in those fights. I mean, Scylla's had. I'm really happy with Shadow Chair Scylla, landing tons of ultimates in this, but very present in all these fights. Always
And right
there.
lane, Bakasura ulti is gonna come out. Scary D is gonna be aggressed onto, but you know what? He just doesn't care. He heals it back up, and now he's gonna look to aggress on the Baka once again. He's auto-attacking him a couple of times. Shibalanke all comes down in the left lane, turning your sights to the left. Team Fine Line is taking a lot of damage. Shibalanke is able to take a kill. So is Urgot, and now Scylla is gonna run away with Alma Monster. He's gonna try to hit the crush, but it doesn't. Thor crashes down, but only hits Xenohawk and doesn't do as much damage. Thor's in a really awkward position. He gets knocked up and killed by Lu, and now in the back line, Urgot took out Shadow Share with the help of the Death Sight.
Do they go Fire Giant or Gold Fury? They're going.
I want
for
to see a
Fire
Fire
Giant.
Giant.
They might take mid tower first though, which is a really smart play for sure because they want to guarantee that, but they're not going to go for it. Thanatos is going to stay and maybe poke it a little more. He's not going to be able to take it down alone, but we're going to see Bakasura maybe aggress on him, and that's maybe not a very good smart play on his part to not stay with his team.
I mean,
He gets
I don't
away
think he
because he's
cares.
fast, so he used Sense of Death and just
Yeah.
flew right away like so fast, and that is going to be the first Gold Fury of the finals going to rank 40.
Yeah, that Fire Giant was free. They
Definitely.
couldn't do anything about
No.
that. Bakasura only saw. He only watched and cried probably.
I know I would have been crying because that is definitely a huge detriment. There's almost a 20k XP difference in this game and a little under 10k gold difference. That's multiple items. That's all their team. Rank 40 is almost all level 20. We're seeing Connor 609 at level 16 on Thor. Ares way under leveled at level 40. Geb is level 17. That's great. He's been farming very well and he's been very present in these fights, getting a lot of assists, so he's keeping up. And he's jumping in happiness in left lane right now. He's so excited. He knows this is our game. We are going to take it right to the house in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, and look at where Scary D and Urgot are going. Urgot backs up, but Scary D, he's gonna try to find a pick.
It would be smart
right
for
lane.
Urgot to stick right on Scary D's tail. That is where he wants to be. Because Thanatos kind of needs to be in the front line to do a lot of that damage. What better place to be than sitting right behind Scary D? And they're seeing a 5-man rotation on Scary D right now.
Rank 40 got a Gold Fear, so even if Scary D falls here, it's worth it. But Scary D, way too tanky. They're not gonna try to kill him because they know that rotation's coming.
Well, yeah, they don't have wards in right lane right now. So they don't know if, rank 40, the rest of them is coming. But they're easily just going to... Herc is keeping them all in right lane while they take left tower.
that's just the presence of Hercules. He's so strong, and we have to say that Scary D has to be the MVP this game. I mean, he's 8-1
right now. I mean, and he's definitely dominated. He dominated solo lane, but his presence in a lot of these fights has been impeccable, and that is definitely a lot of the reason that they've won them. They're going to probably group up, and they're definitely going to group up and take mid tower right now too. Fine Line knows, let's protect our Phoenixes.
Oh, Scary D might be in some trouble here. He gets double ulted, but once again, he's just really tanky. He might heal that back up, but Bakasura might have enough damage. Nope, Scary D is just going to heal that back up. Bakasura is still going on him. In the meantime, Xenohawk takes a kill on the Ares and takes mid Phoenix. But, yeah, Thor had to ulti out of it. He didn't want any of that. Cupid is in the back. Like, Cupid might be in some trouble. Lu got harp on, but
man. We're gonna see it. Hercules get the pull on Bakasura in the back line. Bakasura is in a really bad position. He's just gonna run down lane and just get away, and they don't even care. Their eyes are on the prize. Let's take down this Phoenix. They might want to take down left lane as well, but they're going to go for some kills right now. Easily, Scylla has to use Aegis to stay alive. Gets a Sentinel, gets away, just barely. But nope, the poison from Xlu is going to take him down.
Lu dies to the fountain.
That's unfortunate. They need that DPS on the Titan if they want to win this fight. They could easily... This is, like I said, this is their fight to lose right now. Deathsight coming down on Bakasura. Oh, man, great Urgot ult right there. But Scary D is going to go down on the way back. This is a bad fight for rank 40. They needed to get the Phoenixes and maybe regroup. Man, they lost a lot of people right there.
They lost 2 players, and those were pretty important players. Herc is now 8-2, so that effectively halved his KDR. Which, you know...
It's still very impressive KDR.
Yeah, still very impressive.
But
I mean...
The problem is, I mean, he has full health. He has full build, full actives. He is ready to go, but now he doesn't have Fire Giant. That's kind of a detriment.
Yeah.
Not that the Fire Giant's going to be on them for much longer anyway, and Fine Line is on their heels because they have 2 Phoenixes down. They need to push up these waves a little bit and, stay home because rank 40 could easily come in and take that left Phoenix and then take the Titan if it's a good fight. But they got to be careful right here. If they get wiped like that again, especially with Fire Giant's going to be close to being up, they could lose Fire Giant, and when it's this late in the game, when it's 30 minutes in the game, a deicide could mean death for you. Even if you've been winning the whole game, even if you're 20,000 XP up, even if you're 15 gold or 15k gold up, that doesn't matter when it gets this late in the game. You either have to win it early or lose it. It's your game to lose late.
Yeah, and at this point, Bakasura, Thor, and Ares kind of fall off. Now, the problem with Ares as a support is if you make it this late in the game, you have no peel for your team. So if you ever get aggressed onto,
you're early
get,
damaged, but now you're what are you, damaging people? Yeah. No, you're not doing much at all. And now you're just a huge target, and people are probably just gonna ignore you because you're just kind of annoying. It's like, oh, that tickles. Oh, those flames are tickly. Get off me. And then they're gonna shoot right for Scylla and take out Scylla and take out Cupid. And if they take out Scylla and Cupid, that's a ton of their damage right there. That Cupid really coming online right now. I mean, he's already been online, obviously, but now he's really dangerous with almost a full build. Still has Ichabal and Bluestone, so not quite a full build. But I wonder if he's going to sell Ichabal and get, a Deathbringer and maybe something else in there. But it's tough to say. Shibalanke full build. Man, a lot of people are hanging on to Ichabal.
Yeah, and we see a huge grouping. We see a huge grouping at the Fire Giant. Fire Giant's gonna get started off by rank 40. They are burning this thing down like no other. Fire Giant getting burned.
30,
How
20.
ironic.
Oh,
And
man.
Thor is gonna take to the skies. He needs to back off. He cannot initiate. Shibalanke all comes down, and now we see that rank Team Fine Line is just making a tree heading back. Mid Legion is in the back line. He blinks in, stuns 2 people. Scylla with the instant reaction on the beads. Pandaplop is gonna take a spill. Vex Luex gonna take a lot of damage from the Scylla ultimate, but Urgok is in the front line. Scylla uses her Aegis, but doesn't get out alive, and now Urgok is taking the sky. But Hawk does go down to Fine Line, and I mean, at this
Urgok
point,
with a triple kill right now. Chaos sitting at 60%, 50%. It's easily, this is looking like rank 40's game, and it's going to be rank 40 games win the first round of the finals. Man,
yeah,
that was a great plays there by rank 40. I cannot believe how well they carried that game into victory.